Good morning, people. Welcome into your morning stream on YouTube. I hope you guys are having an awesome morning. The sun is shining, but it's a bit cold because of that. I've just gone and got my COVID booster, so I'm very happy. That's a good thing. It's a bit of protection of the winter, so I'm very happy with that. But yeah, we are. I just noticed we are literally like a month and a week away from Christmas. So we've got 2 weeks until December. In December, we're running loads of giveaways for like Christmas giveaways, if that makes sense. So keep a lookout for those. But plan for today, we're going to record a video on how to make 1 million coins, like step-by-step guide. On that, we're going to be working on League SBC on one account. We're going to be investing in League SBC silvers on another account. Just loads and loads, basically. We're going to be having a very heavy stream. But as always, throw your questions at me. Ask any questions you want to ask. You're more than welcome to do it. That's the whole reason that we are here. But good morning. Good morning, people. Hope you are good. Great for all your stream. Makes you feel great and goodbye. Love that, Josh, bro. I love that. That's what the streams are for. A little bit chill time together. Francois, how you doing, mate? Welcome in. Harry, how are you doing, mate? Chris, how are you? Crufflin, Dennis. Greg, how are you, sir? 430 seconds. Love that. Ghazi, how you doing, mate? Honbas Mall, Doodinated. Brucey, how are you, mate? Hope you're good. Sean, mate, how are you doing? Finn, how you doing, dude? 9 PM in Australia right now. And that is why these streams exist. That is why they exist. For you guys over in Australia and Asia and whatnot, it means you guys get some live content, which is important to me. Got a glass of orange juice, all that vitamin C. All the vitamin C. Things you love to see. But yeah, so we're at 3.7 million on this account now. On the main, which is a dub. I'm happy with that. We've still got a Milinkovic-Savic to sell, but I've listed him way too high. But 3.7 million on this account. And we've got the 83 and the 88 rated squads done for Salah so far. So we are at... Where is he? Where's Salah? There he is. So we've got 2 of the 7 squads done. The 87s are probably going to be the longest ones to do now. The 86 and the 85s. Well, the 85s and the 86s should be fine. They should be easy. It was good. They lost. So they played a team 2 divisions above them. They lost 5-3. It was unbelievable effort from them. They did brilliant. David, how you doing, mate? Dirtbike, how you doing? John, how are you doing? I'm good, Greg, mate. I'm very good. Let me just stick this over here. So I can see the chat a bit easier. Much better that way. Much better that way. Yeah, so we're going to record in a minute a step-by-step guide on, what is going on? On how to make 1 million coins, basically. So, yo, Fat, how you doing, mate? Welcome in. Will League 1 silvers go back up, mate? They're still quite high, aren't they? From what I know, they're still very high. They're still pretty high. Look. Did we get any silver supply yesterday? Did we get any silver supply yesterday? I didn't see what content we got yesterday. Promotion for Sutton this year? I mean, we're doing well. I think the more likely scenario is we'd be happy to stay up, realistically, if we're being entirely honest. So what did we get yesterday content-wise? Because I went here. Insigne. Small prime gold, prime electron. That probably brought the price down ever so slightly. Oh, that's why. That's why. We got a rare electron pack yesterday. Yeah, buy your silvers. Buy your silvers without a doubt. They will bounce. They will bounce again. Yeah, we did WRCQ, we did. Let's just stick these in the club for now. Very electron tradable, that's why they've dropped. Just stick these in the club for now. Packed him on the trade yesterday, packed him out of his SBC vet, love that. Did I buy a cocker already? I don't think I did, but Mbok. Let's stick some of these in the club for now. Bought like 100 PS for 1,400, you can't really go wrong. It's a no-brainer. Am I in foot champs? Nah, not yet. Not at the moment. Oh no, I don't think I've got one of him. I've just bought one of him. Don't think I bought one of him. Just stick a few in the cup, see what they do. I want to see what the bounce back on him is like. Burst into fire. Yo, Camsify, how you doing, mate? You can do the SBC for the map. Where about Kush Cam? That. Anyone to invest into quick flip that right now? Well, investing in quick flipping are two completely different things, Max. And generally, you tend to say good morning before you ask a question. That would be the polite way to do things. That would be the polite way to do things. I feel like I've got a Koulibaly already, but I could be wrong. I've got the Young already. I bet it's a tradable one. Untradeable one I've got. Yeah, of course it is. We'll pop them up there for now. What's me to make coins for today? I need peace from Mbappe. I'm going to go over the how to, basically step by step, how to make 1 million coins on this game, basically. Done Silver Rares in other major leagues. Yeah, I'm going to record. So I'm recording a video on the second account. I'm going to basically invest in all of them and wait for them to sort of, the SBC to come out and then sell them basically from there. But for now, I'm just going to buy a few of these and hold them and sell them on. I'm going to see what they do. Done Silver Rares from other major leagues. Don't know, but I didn't get one bidding ban today. Hodier. Greek breed for the console. Like, bidding bans, it's not in the world. Just play a game usually, that usually sorts you out. It usually sorts you out relatively well. Right. I'm going to start recording the video. I've got like all the notes down that I want to sort of go over, so make sure you guys get the best out of it possible. So we'll start recording the video now. I hate doing that. I don't know why I always do it. Before I've got the screen up, I always do the... I don't get that properly. Hang on, do 2 seconds, I'll with you. Let me delete that. Boom. So let me get up a screen with you guys to chat on it. So that's there. Let me get up this one here. Dubs. Let me push this one down. We are in a good place. Right. Road to knockouts, I don't touch him unless it's actually like the games are playing, then I touched him. Peachy, this video's for you if you got 100k. This video's 100% for you. Yo, what is up, guys? Welcome back to a new video with me, Fuzzball40. As always, if you're new around here, subscribe down below and make sure your notifications are turned on so you never miss an upload. Don't forget, as always, check out Foot Trading. New stuff always being added to that website to help you guys make coins. Everything in this video that I'm going to go over, we cover on the website. So basically on the website, we cover everything from someone who's got like 1,000 coins all the way up to people that have got millions of coins, because as you trade on the website, you gain loads of coins. And so we try to cover absolutely every single angle. But if you do want to check out the website, £10 a month for tier 1, £15 a month for tier 2, and 20 for tier 3. I can promise you that more than you'll ever make with FIFA points, you'll make from that site. We've even got people that make enough coins that they then sell them on. Not that we condone that. They sell them on and make a profit from what they spend. But this video is basically how to make 1 million coins. And a lot of people, when they comment, go, oh, I can't do this, or it's impossible. Everyone that's on the site, myself, we've all done this to get to the point that we are at with these coins. So there's no point commenting down below, I can't do this, or I don't get it, XYZ. I'm going to explain it to you, and then you've got to go out and do it. That's the only way you're going to learn how to trade, is by going out and actually buying cards. Someone can sit there and spoon feed you information, but if you're not using that information to actually go out and trade, you're never going to make any coins. So we're going to do basically budget by budget. So 0 to 100k, 100k to 250k, 250k to sort of 750k, and then 750k upwards. What I'd do if I were you guys is keep this video somewhere stored, and then basically work with it as you go, and go, okay, cool, I've done this. Now I need to do this. Now I need to do this. And it's really, really easy. It will sum it all up for you perfectly. So I'll be right back with 0 to 100k. I'll see you then. Good morning. Dan, what is going on? Why are you awake? Good morning, Floyd. How you doing? If you're on PS5 when you get bidding banned, you can switch to PS4 version, bid on that. There you go. WRTQ with the smart moves. With the smart plays. The smart plays. Let me clear this off now. Clear transfer part off because it's annoying me. That's good, right. Alright guys, so let's talk about 0 to 100k. Arguably the most tedious part of trading. It's probably the most difficult bit to get done as well. It's the first part where you haven't got very many coins and you are having to grind this game out as much as you possibly can. The profits you make here are minimal, but they will add up over time. You've just got to persevere, because once you've got 100k, things do open up for you. So really, this area we call coin farming. It's the first 100k and you want to coin farm. Now, what is coin farming? Coin farm is essentially that mentality of just grinding out coins in any way, shape or form. So the first method you can use is by working with just generic silvers in particular. I say silver rares is probably the best place to do it. But basically what you can do is you can bid on everything. So absolutely everything you see on the transfer market here, you can bid on. So we'll bid on that, we'll bid on that. And some of this stuff will sell for 100 coins profit. Other parts of this stuff will sell for 300 coins profit, some will sell for 1,000. So you must bid on all these cards. Alternatively, you can flip your filter around, and if you've got like 300 here, you can just check the price of everything it's selling and see if there's any gaps on it, so you can just flick through and do that. I would prefer just to bid overall on cards. I think it's the better way to do things. If they've been sat here for a while, there's a reason for that. You can also repeat that process with bronzes, do the exact same thing with bronzes, or you can really make it a bit more specific, and you can work with current stuff that's like needed. So at the moment, we know what you need League 1 players for League SBC. So what you can do is you can go and find out what the minimum is they're selling for, which at the moment is 1,800 coins, because we got supply yesterday. We're going to talk about that in a bit. You can look at 1,800s. 1,400 come up there. Basically, what I would do here on this filter, because there's nothing at 1,800, try and get up to 1,700. But essentially looking to snipe anything below 1,800. Now, it's the middle of the day, so it's quite quiet, so I'm probably not going to get much at all, but we'll see if we can get the filter up. I just want to get the filter up. Right, so here, for example, you compare price and back out, right? And you keep comparing price and back out until something pops, basically. Now, it's hard at the moment because people have ruined the filter. And by ruin the filter, we mean this. Loads of people have put cards up over the hour, which is really, really annoying, really, really jarring. Do you know what? Just to show you guys, I'm going to just go and buy all these because they're profit in the long term anyway. We'll just buy these all. We'll buy all these cards, send those to the club, flip that up there. And then basically, this is the compare price back out method. And what everyone says, what do you mean by compare price back out? You're literally pressing X and B, basically, to compare price back out. So that way is actually do. Let me send that to club. I'll explain why I'm buying those in a minute, by the way. I'll explain why I'm buying those. But you get to the end, you know everything's selling for minimum 1,800, so compare price back out. Anything pops below that, you can buy and flip on for profit, basically. It's as simple as that. You keep doing it. So that one comes up there. We pick this guy up. This guy's over the hour. Again, someone's going to put one over the hour. I don't get why they're doing this. There's no need to do that. But anyway, so those ones come up, and then what we do is we compare price on them here, and we check what they're actually selling for. So this guy is about 2,000 coins. So this one for 1,900. And yes, like I said, the profits are minimal, they are low, but you build it up bit by bit, and that's how you get your first 100k. Other thing you can do is look for sniping filters. So a good filter for you guys that I'll give you now, but you're all going to go and use it, so it's pointless, is something like Brazil Defenders Syria. You've got a couple of expensive Brazilian defenders. You've got Luis Felipe, you've got Alexandro. We've also got random ones like this Bremer, so you can snipe him and go for that. But every now and then, you'll see someone like a Luis Felipe pop or an Alexandro pop, and you'll be able to buy them for the same price as this card, but they sell for a lot more. What you can do to work around with filters, a lot of you guys, I'm going to be blunt, are quite lazy, and you expect people to just give you the filters. You've got to go and find them yourself. The reason I found this was good, because I saw Luis Felipe was selling for more than 1,000. I checked the other Brazil defenders, and that was what happened. So that's what you've got to be doing. You've got to be looking up for different filters that you can work with. And sometimes just it's a case of playing about with them. So you might go French defender, gold Premier League. And for example, cheapest again, 900 coins. So you can compare price back out, pick up anything that pops below that. And then you might want to see what other cards are selling for. So other centre-backs in this game. Kanate, for example, selling for 1,000 coins. Anything else here might be selling for more? Just flick through. So this is your Kanate. So you've still got Zuma, you've still got Diop, all those cards that are selling for more than that, you pick them up and snipe. That's the hardest part. 0 to 100k, that is it. Set yourself a target each day for what you want to make, but that's the hardest part. We're going to talk about 100 to 250k now. I'll be right back. Hopefully that makes sense for you guys. Let's talk about the 100 to 50k. I'm trying to think of the best way that I want to sort of deal with this, but we'll do it from this way. Alright guys, so 100 to 250k, it is my favourite way to trade this year, and I've banged on about it left, right and centre. Gold, position, change, trading. You are looking to make coins from this, and it is so easy to do, okay? It requires a bit of trial and error for you to know what cards sell for, But as I've said in so many videos before, you're looking for cards that have been position changed down a couple of places, specifically central players. So you were looking for CDMs, CMs, cams that are now playing striker, so one's converted them to striker, and strikers that have been converted down to cam, ideally though, central midfield and CDM because they're the most expensive. Cam to CM cards are expensive, right? I've given you so many examples before. If you want more of them, go into other videos of mine and you'll see loads of them. But an example, for example, here is Alan. So you've got Alan selling for 3,200 to 2.5 there. Let's find out. Where's that? There we are. Someone like Alan, for example, who's selling for 3,000 coins. His normal card sells for basically discard price, not far off that. With a striker, he sells for a lot more. A hell of a lot more. It's the same views like Gabriel Jesus, for example. Look a bit of Gabriel Jesus. He's normally a striker, so we'll look at him with a cam first and see what he's selling for. Again, he's not far off discard price. Fodder's starting to rise, so he's starting to climb a little bit, but he's still got quite a nice gap on these cards. Central midfield, he's currently selling for, Jesus Christ, selling for 4,700 coins, a massive gap there. And then a CDM, for example, is selling for, he's a bit cheaper than a centre-mid, which is weird. CDM selling for 3,500, okay? So you're looking to pick those cards up for as close to their normal price as possible and flip them on. I've talked about a million one time, so I'm not going to go over it in too much detail. But another thing you can do with 100 to 250k are low-cost, short-term investments. So let's say you start at 100k, you've got to 150, you can go and stick 50k in a short-term investment. And a short-term investment that's quite good at the moment is quite obvious, and that is silvers from like Ligue 1, the MLS, and Eredivisie. Now, why are they good? If you've been watching the market, you'll know that Ligue 1 silvers have been 2,500 plus for a long while now. But if you keep an eye on 6 PM content, it really helps you. Yesterday, we got ourselves a tradable rare electrum pack, which is here, the Adidas Predator. A tradable rare electrum pack. That meant that everyone that did that put 6 silvers onto the market. 6 silver cards. When you get that much supply, it drags the market down. Massively drags the market down. And so silvers get hit in the short term because there's loads of supply of them. So they get hit at that moment. However, people don't tend to open up silver packs as a standard, so they tend to rise once the supply ends. So within a day or two, they rise. So yesterday night, from what I've been told by my chat, the silvers got down to like 1,300, 1,400. They're already back at 1,800 right now, and I'd expect them to climb ever so slightly more. So I've gone out and bought a few of them, stuck them in the club. You guys can do the same thing, because tomorrow we're going to get marquee matchups, and that exact same thing should happen again. Silvers will hit Ligue 1, they'll drop, and then they'll bounce back. Keep an eye out as well for League SBC silvers, because we might get a League SBC tomorrow. But again, the filter's really easy for these things. That's trading. You just want to go into the market and literally go, okay, cool. I'm looking at silvers from Ligue 1. So simple as that. Silver, Ligue 1. As long as you know what they were selling for before the drop. So if you know they were selling for, I don't know, let's say give or take 2,500, you'll know that it's relatively safe to buy one for 1,400, for example, because he was selling for like 1,000 coins more than that recently. Even now, on that card, because he's being supplied, I can get 2,000 coins for him. But you can buy those, hold them in the short term, and sell them into a rise. It's really easy. So that's 100 to 250k. Set yourself a target again. Get to that 250k. We're now going to talk about 250 to 750. I'll be right back. Yo, Dan, how you doing, mate? Welcome in. Need to learn how to properly tag. No. Yo, I'll reply as I go, basically. But anyone asking about how to trade, I'm literally giving you the ideas now in the video. So I'll give you into detail now in the video. Let me make sure I cover everything again. Cool, fine. Alright, so you've got yourself 250k sat in the bank. GG's to you, my friend. Now you've got to think about where your coins are best spent. So continue doing everything you've done before. I see people too often go, right, I've got 250k, now what do I do? Continue doing everything you were doing before. So gold position changes, short-term investments, coin farming. If you really want to coin farm, I'd probably stick away from that, bit tedious. But still do what you did before, okay? But now we're going to add new methods into it and think about how else we can spend our coins. So first one is going to be special card trading. And here really you're looking for two things. You're looking for chemistry styles and you're looking for, again, position changes. If you can get both of them on the same card, so much the better, okay? So really what you want to do here is look for any decent usable card from Team of the Week. So the easy way to do this is to basically go up to Footwiz and you can get up any Team of the Week. You can get up any team realistically. I go Team of the Week if I were you guys, especially ones that are out of packs. That's the best place to start. And you might want to look at it. Now on the website, we've got the list for you. It doesn't matter. You can set up any filter. But you might want to have a start of a little play around and start looking at the cards and maybe look at James, look at Delort, So we'll go back to the game and we'll have a little look at Delort. And we'll see what he's selling for at standard. So Andy Delort, we'll go gold team of the week. You can just put special on him, but either way, it's gold team of the week. And we'll see what he's selling for as standard, okay? So as a standard, he's probably not far off discard, realistically here. It's about 12,000 coins, give or take about 12,000 coins, okay? So we know that's what he's selling for roughly. Now we're going to go and check him with a position, chem style on him. The one we really care about here is Hunter. Hunter's the one that's the most expensive. And as you can see, with Hunter on him, there's a gap, as we buy this one, there's a gap of about 2,000 coins. So you want to try and buy him in and around his normal price, flip him on for that. Now, special cards rise overnight, always remember that. So you could probably get 1,500 coins overnight on him in an ideal world. But it's a rough idea of what he's selling for, okay? Now we want to check what he's selling for with position changes on him. So again, remember, he's a striker. We're interested in cam. What does Delort sell for with a cam on him? And at the moment, with a cam on him, Delort is going for about 14,250. That's been sat there for a little while. About 14,250. We'll just go up a little bit more. So you can see there's only that one at the moment, which is a big dub. So this is the only one sat there. We'll now check central midfield. We'll have a little look at that and see what it's selling for. And as you can see, there's very little with central midfield card on him. 1650, okay? Now that's why I went and bought that central midfield card a minute ago, because he's a central midfielder and he's a hunter. That card will sell. There's a bit more value in there for me. Finally, we check CDM. Okay, we have a look at CDM. And we go, okay, 16,000 there. So you now know the gaps that are involved in Delort with position changes, with chem styles on him. You can write that down and work with Delort. Again, you can do the exact same thing with Reece James. Specifically here, we're looking at shadows. It might be a good card to trade with. It might be terrible. So we look at Reece James' card as standards. So he's what, about 16,000? Maybe a little lower. I mean, I could buy that one. He's been position changed as well. So we've got right back Reece James there. We just bought that one because, again, we know that's a good deal. Not an incredible deal, but a good deal. Go up again. So the minimum Reece James is selling for is 15,750. He's got a position change on him as well, so that probably helps it a little bit. And again, 16,000 really is where he's at, if we're being entirely honest. About 16,000. So, we then go and check with a shadow. And we see what he's selling for with shadow. Let's have a little look. So again, 17,000 there, so 1,000 coin gap, but that's the only one on the market at the moment. So really, 18,000 is what he sells for currently. Again, overnight, the cards rise. Allow yourself 500 to 1,000 coins. So if you buy Reece James for what it's actually selling for at the moment, which is 1,500, overnight you can get 15,000, sorry. Overnight you can get 18,000 to 19,000 quite comfortably on that card. It shouldn't be too much. But again, if you're not sure, just add to transfer targets and you can do that overnight and just see if they sell. And it'll give you a rough idea of what they're selling for. So you want to work with that, and that's a special card you want to work with. Once you spend 200k on those, go back to gold cards again and utilize that sort of 50k there to make you more coins in the long term. But another thing you can think about when it comes down to sort of this 250, 750k mark is like longer term holds, longer term investments. Let's say you've got yourself to 400k, you trade with 300k, look at fodder. Have a little look at fodder. So all you've got to do is type in cheapest player by rating, and you can go on Footwiz or Footbin if you want. For the one time, I'd prefer Footbin for this. But on Google, cheapest player by rating, Footbin, and have a little look and see what fodder does. And you're okay, cool. Fodder's done X, Y, Z. 83 is crap. 84. We have a little look at this and we'll see what fodder's done over time. So you go Grealish, you go Mertens, you go Alaba, you go Silva. You get them all up and you work out where the lows have been. Lows have been like 2004, even lower than that, 1009. So you give a rough idea what fodder's done. And so if we get supply of preview packs or if we get supply of promo packs and those cards get down to 1.9 again, you know it's a good time to buy because you know they got to 3,000 coins outside of that. And you go buy one of each, stick them in your club. Let's say you buy 30 of them. Later on, come to sell, you make yourself 30k profit straight away to add to the profit you've already made. So that's 250 to 750. We're now going to talk about 750 plus, and that is the big boy moves on icons. I will be right back. Right, so that's icons. Let's talk about icons. That's something else. Let's talk about icons. Right, let me get up Footwiz. Sorry if anyone's asking questions, but obviously I am recording, so I've got to do this at the same time. Let's go up Footbin. Alright guys, so icons. I'm going to be blunt here with icons. Icons have this sort of aura around them of like, it's amazing to trade with icons, and it's cool. but it's no different than trading with anything else. In fact, arguably, other methods are more profitable. But you've got to think, if you've got 750k, you're going to want to sit there all day, every day, working with just like special cards. No, you want to mix it up. You might go and spend 600k on icons, then spend 100k on specials, and then 50k on gold cards, and you'll convert that up to a million very, very quickly. But icons, the rough thing that I say of icons is work to 20 to, I guess, about 35% of your budget. So let's say you've got 750,000 coins, something like 200k icons in and around that is probably the best place for you guys to work, because you want to make as much profit as you can. If you go and buy a 700k icon and make 20k, you could have gone and bought 4 150k icons, made 10k each, and make yourself a bit more profit. But icons, this is where you have a lot of risk, a lot more risk than normal. But let's say you are working with 750k as your budget. A filter such as 200k is perfect for you guys. It means you can probably buy 3 or 4 icons, means you can work with them easier, and it limits your risk if you're quite new to it. So I'd set my filter to something like 201, and it's all about finding out prices first. Work out what the prices are. So you'll head up towards the 59th minute, and you'll just compare price on these cards. So Perez here, for example, about 109, which ain't bad. 105 probably be a bit better. You know he's the cheapest on the market right now, but you don't know if it's a good buy. Now, first giveaway about the price of icons is people that know how to trade with icons list them up over the hour. So these guys have been listed for 12 hours, for 24 hours, whatever it is. People like me will list like that because we know what these cards sell for. It will give you a rough estimate of what these cards are currently selling for, okay? As simple as that. So you can compare price on that one, compare price on the Okocha and see what he's doing. Again, over the hour, sort of 199, 200k, it gives you a rough idea. So now you know a rough buy point for Okocha could be something like 180, give or take, in and around that sort of region. And you keep researching, and you keep researching, and you keep researching, and just add cards to your transfer pile. So the easiest way to work out what stuff sells for. So there's an Okocha there at 185, for example. It's getting closer to what I want to pay for him. Bit closer to what I want to pay. Not quite there yet. But I didn't transfer targets because someone might undercut him and list him for 180, 175. But I want to know if that 185 sells. And I want to know if that 197, the 192 sells. I want to know if that 197 sells. And it'll give me a rough idea of what JJ Okocha is currently selling for, okay? And you keep doing that along the way. Skulls, 150. Again, he's an undercut. We're going to list him. Add him transfer targets even. And then we're going to add the next one onto it. 156. And add in transfer targets. So I'm getting a rough idea of what the market's doing, okay? Gives me a rough idea. However, that's not the be-all and end-all of it. So let's go back to these cards here. We're going to look specifically at the ones that are on the transfer pile. So the icons to transfer pile. So let me get rid of... Actually, I'll do it as well. One. So these guys here. So you've got Skulls and you've got a Okocha on your transfer pile. What we are now going to do is we're not going to head over to Footwin. We're going to head over to Footwiz. And we're going to type in Paul Skulls. We're looking for his 87 rated card, okay? So Skulls, 87 rated. And here underneath what you've got is some of his price. It's a thing called sold prices. Click on it. All the information you need is there. Now, it's quite slow paced, and this is why the website does it all for you. But it gives you a rough guide of what he's been selling for. So you've seen he's had sales of 160. You've seen he's had sales of 168. What you're really interested in here is the overnight sales on him. These are the most accurate because that's when icons tend to sell. And overnight, 160, 162 with the sort of main prices. There's a 167 there. But get an average of it. You're looking at about 160k. So when you allow for 5% EA tax, because you lose 5% of any sale you make, Skulls as a break even is 152. So you want him below 152 to make a profit. Now a general guide for an icon, you want to make about 10k profit per icon, give or take. So you know that a buy price on Skulls is going to be something closer to the 144 mark, something like that. That's what you've got to work with, okay? It's as simple as that, and that is how you start to work it. And then what you do is just write that down. Or get a Google sheet up, get up any sort of spreadsheet, and you go, okay, cool, I know what Skulls sells for, I know a buy price for Skulls. So when you've got Skulls just sitting there chilling at 150, you can compare price on him. And just keep an eye on him and see if any pop. For example, here, you've got one on bid. Add in transfer targets. You know if you pay 145 for him, you should be fine to sell him for 160. There's some profit there. But do it in the lower end icons to start with. The lower end icons. But you don't just work with icons at this point. You might be on 750k and you go, I've got these icons. But go and spend 700k on icons and then 50k. Keep trading. Use the gold position changes. Use the silvers. Use all that sort of stuff. That's how you make more coins on this game. By utilising all your coins. They're doing nothing if they're sat there. Nothing at all. So you spend up. Always spend up. And then once you make money, coins back again, re-spend again. Re-spend again. But it's as easy as that. The website is there for you guys. It literally does it all for you, so you haven't got to worry. It does teach you how to trade, but the prices are there. It speeds up the process for you guys, and you'll start to learn what sells for what as you use the website. So do check it out. But that is how you can make 1 million coins. I don't want to hear down below, oh, it's impossible. I've done it. We've all done it. Everyone you see with more than 1 million coins on their account that is a trader has gone and done these methods. But if you're new around here, make sure you subscribe down below. Make sure your notifications are turned on so you never miss an upload. But for now, I'm out. Peace out. I'll speak to you soon. Boom. Boom, boom, boom. Let me get the music back on again. Hopefully that helped you guys. Hopefully that helped. Do it. Do it. Do it. I do need to record a new intro for the website as well, so I've got to do that on the stream. That's going to take 400 million takes, that much I can tell you. I would screw it up. Delete. This is a new budget video. Yeah, new budget video, yeah. So I'll upload it to YouTube and we can stick it in the Discord as well. Hopefully that's clear for you guys. Imagine wasting your time trading a virtual currency. Imagine getting paid to play FIFA. Imagine doing it for a living. Imagine being that much of a waste man that you come onto YouTube to run your mouth, but you're a keyboard warrior and do nothing to no one's face. Imagine being that guy. Inform and Conquer a good investment. I wouldn't invest in him, say, but I trade with him. 400 million take fuzz. You guys know about one take fuzz? This is 400 million take fuzz. Be warned. The pressure's on as well. Doing it live, the pressure's on. The pressure's on. Right. Let's just get it up quickly. Just live streaming there. Yo, Josh, how you doing, dude? What does fluctuation bit mean on the website? So, Kadja, what the fluctuation bit does is it tracks the market, right? So it tracks the market for 48 hours, and you can go onto that, and you can basically click onto it. Let me get this up. So you can go into it basically, and it gives you more of a targeted in terms of trading. So let me show you quickly. I'll get up and show you. Now see, you didn't lose anything on League 1 silvers, because you shouldn't sell them. If you sold them, like if you sold your silvers, you lost on them, you should be selling your silvers. When the market drops, you don't sell cards. Watch the stream for a while, never the confidence to ask question regarding trading. Ryan, always ask, bro. Always ask. Always ask. Right. Let me just show you this then, Kadja, so you've got an idea of it. You guys get a sneaky pick of fluctuations, alright? So, fluctuations. Our fluctuations area, Kadja, it tracks the market for 24 hours, 48 hours. Basically, it's continually tracking the market, okay? And it gives you the low point, it gives you the 24-hour average, okay? And the most important part for you is this. The percentage from low point, okay? So basically what you want to do is, as an average, the 48-hour averages and 24-hour averages what you'd sell for. Click on this, and it will give you what the price of these cards are away from that average. So if you look at the low point, there was 570. So percentage from low point it's basically beyond its low point. But it gives you a rough idea of where to target. So Luis Alberto's Inform, for example, has been an average of sort of 17, 18. Its low point 17,250, current price 17. It gives you a rough idea of what you can track. And you track the market, and then over time, you go, actually, this is a really good deal. That's a perfect deal for me. That's basically what that area does. So that basically works. It's overpowered to anything, I promise you. It's mad. Absolutely mad. That banner, the giveaway banner needs to come off the website, by the way. Good morning, Josh. How you doing? TC, how you doing, dude? Is Silvers in the League and Bundesliga of 600 less a good investment? Yes, it is. It's a great investment. Very good way to do it. Got 20 spin solos yesterday when Lozano came out. Do you mean Insigne? Answered every question I had before in that one take. That's Aaron, that's what it's all about. To be fair, I sort of wrote all my notes down yesterday night and this morning so I could basically hammer it out in one go. I don't like you guys sitting there waiting ages for me to record as much as possible. It's night for you. Oh yeah, I forget some of you guys are obviously in Australia and Asia. That's the whole reason I stream at this time. Right, Kadra, it's all good, bro. Kadra, remember, if you're in the Discord, please ask questions. We're all there to help you, dude. Please do ask questions, right? Guys, I apologise in advance for this, but I'm going to trip over this 1,000,001 times. I'm so bad at recording the website intro, okay? So I'm really sorry about it, but I'll be as quick as I can be, knowing that I'm a bit of a twat when it comes down to it, alright? So that's the NCS. This is when the music's playing. This is the website. Right. This problem is I did this live once before and I couldn't stop laughing. Right. Whew. Right. No, Ryan, it's never a stupid question to ask. The only stupid questions I get are people turning around saying, oh, are you, where's this on the website? And which I just look on the website, it's there for you. Right. Ooh, right, we're good. Alright guys, before we get into the video, I'm going to talk to you about foottrading.co.uk. I know some of you don't like us sort of talking about it too much, but this website existing is why I'm able to bring out videos every day and pay an editor to help you guys basically trade and make coins on the game. Basically, we set this up to help you guys make coins a legitimate way and stop people having to spend their money on FIFA points. We've got subscribers making millions of coins every single month. We've even got people selling those coins on and making profit out of the website subscription. So what do you get for your money? £10 a month gets you tier 1. That gets you access to fodder flips. That's some of the best fodder cards to work with on the game. It gets you access to special cards and all the prices you need to buy and sell them. Icon cards with all the prices you need to buy and sell them. On top of that, you get trading guides. Every week you get a weekly trading guide updated personally by myself. Every week you get a club stock guide, again, updated by myself. And there's also investment guides for League, SBC, anything else on there that we think you guys need. Tier 2 is £15 a month. It gives you all the Tier 1, but you also get our live sniping filters that are hand-selected by us, and you also get our fluctuation area. This area tracks the market 24 hours a day. It gives you the low point on cards, the high point on cards, allowing you to target your buys and make even more profit. And there's also a Tier 3 bot that sits in the Discord. That is £20 a month, so you get everything from Tier 1, everything from Tier 2, and our extreme bot, and that will literally directly ping you whenever there are good deals or the market is dropping, allowing you to watch cards, buy cards, and really target your buys to make millions of coins. We don't say it lightly when we say you will make millions of coins. You'll learn how to trade. So check out foottrading.co.uk. But for now, let's get into the video. Motherfucker, first time! Did I miss anything, Dan? Please, I didn't miss anything. First time! Let's go! Let's go! I never ever do it first time. Ever. I never do it first time. I am buzzing with that. Things you love to see. Things you love to see. Right. Let me just upload this to Drive for Yellen so we can get editing. That, honestly, normally it takes me about 10, 15 attempts minimum to get that done. Normally it takes me like 10, 15 attempts to get that done. Put the reaction in. We add them to like videos at the end of the year, random like extra videos. Is Yellen here? I'm assuming he is. But if not, 5:15 and new intro uploading. Will I do icon trading today? I'll do it tonight. 6 PM tonight on Twitch, I'll be doing the icon trading. That is the time for the icon trading. I bought some of these cards here, right, to hold. When they were in packs. This Diaby I paid 41k for and sold it for 64. Absolute dub. Absolute dub. Kulusevski, I think I paid 32 for, sold for 39. David Silva, 20, 25. Kappa was one of the Kappas I bought for 15, sold for 19. Sangari hasn't gone up, which I don't care about. Arnautovic, I think I paid 15 for, sold for 17, which is nothing special. Corona Matches, they're just basically break-even cards. This is my spare account, just for reference. This is the one that we did the 1,000,000 coins on. And I just kept trading on it, making even more coins. Dubs. Love it, Yellum. Appreciate you, bro. Right, final intro to start recording. I know there's loads of intros and loads of stuff. I love you guys. I will not be long, but it's all these videos. Just had surgery and can't play football for 4 months. Your positivity helps me so much when I'm down and zero motivation. Really appreciate what you do. Alexander, firstly, I hope you get well soon, bro. I've been there. I broke my leg. I was basically an academy player. was going to turn like pro, basically. Broke my leg and that was the end for me. I don't think I would have played too high up anyway. I probably would have played top in the non-league. I've been there. It's not a nice thing, but just keep your head up and use it as fuel. Use it to fuel you, basically. That's what I do. Every time that I get someone like mugging me off or whatever, I use that to sort of motivate me and fuel me. There's 147 of you in here, which is unbelievable. If you guys can smash the like button, it massively helps the channel. Yesterday's evening's video got recommended because the streams are doing so well. So if you can smash that like button, it's massively, massively helpful. I do really appreciate it. Right. Last part of a video to record, right? This is the last part of a video to record. It's the final part of the video to record. Right, let's stick that there. Yo, what is up guys? Welcome back to a new video with me, Fuzzball40. As always, if you're new around here, subscribe down below and make sure your notifications are turned on so you never miss an upload. As always, thank you from the bottom of my heart for all the support the videos get, the website gets, the streams get. It means the world to me, it means the world to Dan. We're able to do this full time because of your guys' support, so thank you from the bottom of our heart. And don't forget, I stream live every morning on YouTube at 10 AM and every evening on Twitch at 5:30 PM. And as always, check out Fit Trading. You'll make millions of coins. I say it all the time, but just check it out. But this video is going to be one that's recorded over the course of a few days and weeks, probably, depending on how it goes. But basically, this is a sort of long-term investment hold, and I want to show you how an investment over time can pay off. And so we're going to be doing it on this account. This is my second account. It's the account we did the 0 to 1 million on. I've been trading on it recently. I invested then in some of the rule breaker cards, made good profit, and I'm going to be sitting at a bit over 300k, but for right now, we're sat at 295,000 coins. Now, I've been telling you guys for a long while now to pre-invest in League SBC Silvers, because everybody likes a pack on FIFA, and so League SBCs always see cards rise, and the Silvers themselves are the cards that are rising like crazy. As an example, the League and Silvers were about 700 coins prior to this League 1 SBC coming out. When it came out, and the time since then, they've climbed to well over 2.5k. You're looking at about 3 to 4 times the coin value that they were. So what I'm going to be doing is putting something like, give or take, 295,000 coins into League SBC Silvers on this account. And my aim is to try and make as much as I possibly can. I want to try and double/triple my coins. And I want to show you guys that if you don't have time to trade too long in a game, you can use the website parts and the investment parts, or you can use the videos to invest in cards and make coins in the long term. It's really, really easy to do. You just need to be willing to put the time in to buy, the time in to sell, and then leave them chilling in your club and be patient. So I'm going to go away, buy a load of silvers from all the major leagues, so Serie A, Premier League, Bundesliga, and La Liga Santander, and hopefully we'll see it pay off. I'll be back with you once we've spent up, and I'll be back with you after that, once we've sold up. I'll see you soon. Boom. Right, that's the last bit of recording that I've really got to do for a while now, alright? That's the last bit of recording that I've really got to do. Six of you did just like... Did actually, 6 people. Love that. I appreciate you guys. Always forget to... Listen, it's no expectation on people to have to, but basically the way the YouTube algorithm works is I get quite consistent views from you guys, and so they'll always obviously give you guys the videos with the notifications. But for new people, if I'm getting quite a few likes or comments and stuff like that, they'll pump it out to people. They'll pump it out to people, and more people see the videos, and it really helps the channel to grow, and it means a lot. The channel growing means a huge amount. Love that, because these are all quite cheap at the moment because we got supply last night. Things you love to see. Bought 2 of the same card, it's a bit jarring. To be fair, I don't mind. On this account, it's fine to buy different like extras of the same card. Because, like, Gale's a duplicate. Because I can stick them on transfer pile and not worry about them too much. Send those to club. Pop those up there. More than happy to like it, just forget. No, I appreciate it, dude. I really appreciate it. I'm over 50. That was quick. I appreciate it, guys. I appreciate it very much. Do I want to pay $8.50? You know what? We'll pay $8.50 on some of them. I don't mind. In an ideal world, guys, try and stick below this. Try and stick to sort of 750, 800k, but for the purposes of the video, it won't matter too much for me spending a bit more coins on it. Marty. What have we got him? Got Welbeck. Click. Bidra. This is exactly what you guys should be doing, by the way. Every time you get silver supply, go out and buy these cards. And what they're going to in terms of price on each silver, yeah, so like I just say, 750 ideally is really where you want to be. No, not much higher than that is my advice. For me, I don't mind holding for longer because this is a spare account. So once the live vid starts, the chat blocks the like button so I forget, but if I didn't like the video, I'd not watch. I don't know what you mean. Quick one, for special position change, better to use out of packs. Yeah, I prefer out of packs, Yash. You can use ones that are in packs, but out of packs are much more consistent. Much more consistent. None of your icons sold overnight. Did you listen a bit too high? Like, because the market's high, a lot of people are listing them over what they should be selling for. I would be a bit careful with that personally. I sold everything in the end overnight last night. I got a lot sold overnight. They all need to be the same club though. What do you mean? Hank, I love that, bro. Dan, what do you mean? If there's PC trading, but specials don't pop. So PC trading, we had this debate yesterday. PC trading can be iffy because you've got to be really patient on PC. I prefer special card trading on PC, but I think the most effective one is golds really at the moment because the market on them is sort of always demanded. So golds is something I prefer. You've got school podcast. You've got to be working hard before your teachers come and complain at me for the fact you're doing stuff you shouldn't be doing. Craig, if you're getting League SBC, guys, then yeah, for certain. That's what I'm doing now on this one. This is a short-term hold compared to the long-term hold that I want to do in the long term with the other silvers. So these guys here I've bought, I'll sell these like overnight basically tonight into tomorrow. But I can hold these for longer if I want to. They might even drop even further, to be fair. We're going to snap up for silvers, mostly low icons, Josh. 230k, any filters, fam? No. Time for dupes from Major League. Think you sell cheap to get the loss cleared. Why are you selling to a loss? Why would you be selling to a loss? I don't get it. Good for League SBC method if they keep on going down. What do you mean? The silvers? Yeah, it makes it cheaper for you to do League SBC. But EA ain't going to keep pumping silver supply too much because they don't want you doing packs for free and cheap. Meant to get the list cleared? I don't know why you'd sell if you're not going to profit at the moment. You don't need to. Just hold for now. Unless you really need to get at something specifically, then you might want to sell. But if there's nothing you specifically want to get at, then don't sell. Had your colitis surgery in September, bro. Feel great again. So, Dan, I love that, bro. I love that. I love that. To be fair, once you get to that stage that that happens, I think it's a lot of time it's a weight lifted, if that makes sense, because it's just like, okay, you can go and live your life now. Pandev. But yeah, I got my booster today, so I was very, very happy with that. League SBC is like a waste of time and coins. Don't know how to do them properly, so then you wouldn't know if it was a waste of time and coins unless you're doing it, and it's not. If you're the sort of person who likes to open up packs and you want to be patient, League SBC is brilliant. Do you not get bored having 20 million coins? Why would I get bored? I haven't got 20 million anyway, but why would I get bored of that? Would you get bored if you had 20 million coins? Laserdisc trading goes crazy. If you can get like 20, 30 of the same card, you can always make coins laser listing. Never underestimate a laser lister. Like, never underestimate or turn your nose up at a lazy buyer. They can make you a lot of coins on this game, trust me. So the aim here is to be a little bit careful, just because I don't want too many of the same cards sitting on the transfer pile, because you need to be able to get at the cards that you're wanting to sell, if that makes sense. Mehmedi, Victor, Blockhorn, Gota, Okugawa. I think Belfodil. Is that Isak Belfodil? Like, he got downgraded this year. What's your go-to method for like quick returns, not investment when nothing seems to work out? Goal position changing. I've said it a million one times this year, genuinely, mate. It's unbelievable. Goal position changes, it's just in my opinion, it's the best way to trade in this game. Nothing beats it. Send him to club. So we've done Syria. We've done Syria, Bundesliga, Premier League. Liga's already out. We'll do Santander now. Diego Gonzalez, Victor. Joss, can you put it in English, please? Otherwise, your thinking's gonna get deleted, bro. Left wing to left forward now. I'm more interested in central mid to striker. That's where the coins are. I'll just buy that Kike. No. I think I'll just buy Danny Gomez though. Guidetti. How trade position changes, just snipe. You can snipe or bid. I bought a million more videos out for it, and I explained it in the earlier on this as well. Let's send that to club. So we've done Premier League, we did Syria, we did Bundesliga, we've done the Liga Santander. I think we're in a good place. Sport, you check out the video tonight, mate. I've sort of gone into that already on today's stream, so I don't want to keep going over it. No, I don't got that guy here. This Teller guy. Don't think I got him. Dubs. Dun, 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 dun. It's quite a hard thing to do this now because you've got to remember who you already bought and who didn't. Because I don't want to sit with too many people. I love how I'm doing this live, and so inevitably these cards have all been bought up by you guys just watching and going, I'm going to do that as well. It's not a bad thing, like, go ahead and do make coins. Good morning, Todd. What were you saying this morning on Twitter about me being proud of my booster? Michael, I'm good, mate. How are you, bro? I'm good, dude. Of course I'm proud of my jab. Would you not be proud of getting your booster? I couldn't work out if you want to wind up. I think I've already bought that guy. I have. Good job. The Black Friday title video? No, earlier on than that. Tonight's video goes into detail, into detail of it all. I mean, I'll take a 500 coin buy. I don't mind that. The Black Friday videos give you guys a warning about what's going to happen to the market, basically. Some critics and others, bro. I mean, such is life. Fred was free PC, wait for undercuts, open bids, or less PC. There you go. Morning, mate. Morning, how you doing, dude? BT is what I call you from now on. It's BT. I don't think I bought a Yankster. Good, dubs. When's Bundesliga Player of the Month coming out? Honestly, your guess is as good as mine. No one knows. When people ask those questions in stream, it's like a lot of people aren't going to know because a lot of us don't work for EA, for example. Because they're 2 over the hour, yeah, of course there is. I think I've got one of him already. Yeah, I do. Did I do the base icon? No, never. I refuse. I weren't stupid enough to lose loads of coins on it and getting nothing. Like I said, my brother got you Sabio, and you know, like when someone gets something ridiculous, it makes you think, oh, I'm gonna go and make loads of coins by doing it, and it never happens. I wasn't touching that base icon at all. I refused. Just will break a cornet, or will he maintain price? Nothing on the market really is going to hold too heavily. The market's climbed a little bit today, and what I say today, in the last few days, purely because we've not had much content. So the market it's been good for us. It's been good for the market. It's been quite safe. Any buyers that weren't selling have started selling. But if you're looking for those special cards, being like, okay, cool, I'm going to make a loss on them, you're probably going to make a loss on a lot of the stuff. Guess Mukil and DRB both invested. I think DRB's up at the moment because I sold mine this morning for 60 something K, and that's way more than he was going for the other day. Santander. It's really hard to remember which ones you bought and which ones you didn't. Like, I don't think I bought him, and I don't think I bought this centre back over here, and I don't think I bought Juan Cala. But surely one of those is a duplicate. No, dubs. Hero pack scared Fuzzball off. The hero pack can go away, mate. Dempsey. I got Dempsey for my hero pack, if anyone didn't know. I was fuming. I was absolutely fuming. Spitting feathers, as they call it. How to make money on an icon? Check out the 515 video tonight. It really explains icons in detail. It goes into a lot of detail, If anyone knows why I know what to buy and sell in this game, it's the website. And obviously, I keep an eye on stuff myself, but the website does bits and bobs. Might see your follow right now. Is it decent? Yeah, the followers up. For most followers up. Like I saw Tielemans today, he's at nearly 4K now. Insigne, good value? Yeah, I think so. I've not done him because I've got Goslin's in that position, and I love Goslin's at CDM. I don't see a point in doing Insigne, but it's a really good card. And Kunku play monthly scores investors on the... Oh, yeah, I know. But I'm not willing to touch anything to do with that Kunku at all. Look, I'm not willing to touch anything to do with it. There's a few greenish ones to watch a week ago. For 27k Hunter. Now up to with no Hunter, you think he'll keep rising? He might rise a little bit, Reese. Don't get greedy though, it's my advice. Footwiz alert is a must for icon flipping. Footwiz alert is a bit slow, bro. Just be careful with Footwiz alert, in my opinion, anyway. Alright, guys. So I basically got 180k spent on them. I've gone and bought sort of a sort of spread across a lot of them with match yourselves, which is good. We've got some guys here that are current League SBC and Major League SBC. So Major League SBC that aren't out at the moment, we've sort of spent between 750, 800 coins. But we've also gone and bought some of the current League Gun, the ones that are currently in packs, purely because they got hit with silver supply yesterday. So they'll probably be a bit more of a shorter term hold, a few days maybe on them, and they should get back up to sort of 2, 3, 2, 4. We should look at getting maybe 600, 700k profit per card. But a big profit's going to be made in these League SBC cards. I've stopped buying these League SBC cards now because I don't know which ones I've got that are duplicate or not, and I want to leave space for my transfer pile to trade with other things. But that's where we're at. I'll be back with you, and I don't know when it's going to be, but once we start to sell these silvers, I'll see you soon. Tell me what you like. Is there a better notification for icons than Footwiz or tier 3 bot? But just be careful, a lot of them don't sell. And the prices that they're saying, they're pinging you because they're at a low price. They're not pinging you for a sell price. Is what I'm saying, so be mindful of that. Footwiz is the best website like out there for trading, but they're not pinging you for a sell price. They're pinging you for the price being low. Charbon, I'm having a great day, mate. How are you doing today? Is my brother a full-time editor? Yeah, bro. It's like I said before, I don't take a penny from my YouTube. He owns everything, so that I can bring videos out for you guys. I sold one of these for 4.9 yesterday. We'll see what we can get for it. We won't get greedy on it, but we'll go like 4.7. See if we get that on him. Or get spent on clothes you don't like. Yeah, basically that. Basically that. How do you get notification of Footwiz on player's price? You can set up a notification on it. Just be really, really careful. I've heard a lot of people being stung by that this year. Just be very, very careful. Martial! Hello, Sleepy Hello. How you doing, mate? Welcome in, dude. I'm good, MK. How you doing, mate? Welcome in, dude. It's a phone number way. If my Footwiz note, yeah, you got to sign up for it as well. I can't remember the exact way you do it, but you got to sign up for it. Da, 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 da. Boost shot confirmed next week. No excuse for us not to be an arrowhead next year. Exactly. But yeah, I was saying to you, what were you saying though this morning? You're like, you're proud of it. I was like, of course I'm proud to get my booster jab. Thinking about investing in Tilting Week for Silver Beast today. They do alright. A lot of them are already inflated because of it though. A lot of people have got the same idea as you, bro. It's the same thing just happens. Mate, some of these cards are really not on the market today at all. Very weird. There's no fodder now or wait. Wait, it's fodder's high right now. It's not low. I wouldn't be touching fodder right now if I were you. Wait for that preview packs and promo packs before you touch fodder. Got to do it from your hero pack. I wouldn't mind that too much because it's like a Premier League keeper every year that you can link to a Premier League defender. I wouldn't mind that. I was just annoyed because I got Dempsey, who you're never going to link him to anyone. Like, you're realistically never going to link Dempsey to anyone. Hero pre-order pack. Some people got them early, but you're supposed to get them in December. That's when you're supposed to get them. Some of the guys I really like with this. I sort of get my mind twisted first thing in the morning. Come on, chat, return the help that we're getting. A smash the like button. It's free, by the way. We're on 74 likes, to be fair. I massively appreciate it, guys. Thank you very, very much. It does mean a lot. But yeah, if you do smash the like button, it's always massively appreciated. Waiting. Dempsey would only be good for maybe a Villa Play month if you got one. Yeah, but even then, like, are you really going to be sitting there on Dempsey, like, thinking, oh, do you know what? He's a really good card for me to use. You know what I mean? Craig, yeah, there'll be the live filters. Yeah, remember, you're doing the live filters, like, really early in the day, dude. The 6 PM's really when you want to be playing with the live filters. 6 PM's the best time to play with live filters for a fact. Road to 100 likes. We'll buy it and see if he sells. We'll buy it and see if he sells. We'll do that and see what happens. So team sit on 241k. Special can be easier for me 100%. Specials are ridiculous at the moment, genuinely. See, even me, as I go, write down prices, see what free stuff's done. Always keep an eye on it. Won't be playing with your team anyway till like a month. Yeah, fair. Munain. Not that. He's not that demanding, is he really? If I can do it, should we say silvers or they're but hold them at the moment because they're low. You sell silvers when they're up. You don't sell them when they're low. So it was after 6 PM last night, couldn't find anything. I'll keep at it, superb site still. To be fair, Craig, sometimes it's just demand is busy. It's just busy. Some days it's just, they're not good. Rather being blunt, like there's nothing you can do about it. It's just a case of persevering as much as you possibly can. But like over time, you get easier. You start to work out which one's going to be the better ones that day to trade with. But some days, like I say, it's just quiet. There's only so much you can do. Got an exam tomorrow, ain't done any studying. You should probably be doing studying then right now. Go and study. That's your future, bro. Mark could probably quite a good one to work with from now on. Is it still safe to flip icons right now? It is, but look for better deals because the icon market's quite high at the moment. So anything you buy is going to be inflated. So the last thing you want to do is go and buy a load of stuff and then something come out and it drop. So you want to be a little bit careful on it. No need to panic or anything like that. Things get comfortable with position and chemistry cards. Give a special cards to find a buy point. They seem to drop the next day. Ryan, genuinely, it's just the way that EA are doing the market at the moment. It's all about patience. It's genuinely all about patience. As long as you're patient, you'll be fine. Some people sort of buy stuff and then they sort of panic straight away as soon as anything gets sold or moves. You've just got to be patient. Studying is overrated. Terrible, terrible take. That's a shocking take. That's your future, man. Don't it make sense buy like Rente, Mendino, there'll be 5k couple months, find it hard to buy a card costing more than 20k. Buy expensive goals like Lorente Mendy, knowing they'll be... Why would you buy cards for them to drop? I'm confused. Ugh. I'm baffled. Why would you buy a card for it to drop? You're in year 9, don't worry. It doesn't matter. I know you like year 9 is quite chill. I know it's quite chill, but like it's still... You've got to work hard. Working hard is vital. I always say to my brothers, it's your route out. It's like, you go and get your qualifications, then no one can take them off you. You've got those for the rest of your life. You need to use for your team. I mean, yes and no. Like, it depends if you just want to play the game, then play the game. What I would recommend doing is spending what you're happy to spend on your team. Spending what you're happy to spend on your team. And then keeping everything else for now. Keep all your coins separate for now. That's what I'd be doing. See if Rabiot sells the position change on him. Centre mid. Cam. Striker. But this is how you go and find stuff. Like doing what I'm doing now. Working your way through the market. Working your way through position changes on each card. You start to work out which ones are good to trade with, which ones aren't. Which ones have potentials, which ones don't. He does. French manager does 1k on Xbox, we go back to 5k. I don't know if to go back to 5k, but it's not a bad idea to stock up on them. You're probably not going to make too much of a loss. It's not a terrible idea to stock up on them. The new PC for streaming. If possible, still good. PC specialist, probably. PC specialist is probably the go-to place for me. That's where I got mine from. It's never done me wrong. Consider having kids? Yeah, definitely. At some point in the future. Some point in the future for certain. I'm not in any rush, put it that way. But yeah, at some point in the future, definitely want to adopt and have kids. Harrison wants to have like one that is a surrogate and then one that's adopted. So I'm sort of... That's probably what we're going to do realistically. I think that's where we're at in terms of the cards that I want to work with for position changes. Oh my god, why am I yawning? I was up early. Normally, because of my health, I wake myself up early and then like lay in bed for like an hour on the laptop helping you guys on Discord. But this morning I was straight out of bed and I think that's absolutely killed me. How come a 6-hour listing? Because they I'm not going to be on this account all day, so I've no point in me not having it listed. There's no profit in that, really, Finn. There's very little profit in that. Again, I don't turn around to people and say, yeah, go and buy that card without being blunt. It's not my thing, because if the card don't sell, you come back to me like, you told me to buy that card. It's not. So it's never what I would advise. Adria Rabiot. I think that CDM Rabiot will sell. Almost certainly. Is this still a really good one-rounded card, Rabiot? Like a really good one-rounded card? It's just the game like moves so much this year. That's in front of Road to Knockouts. He's down at the moment. I don't touch live cards like Road to Knockouts. I don't touch them unless it's the actual day of them. So let's say theoretically, I don't know. I did the example I've given before, like Red Bull Leipzig are playing RB Leipzig. They concede. Everyone panic sells Mukiele. I buy him there because he always bounces back afterwards. Even if they lose a game, he still bounces back because he's been panic listed. He's been listed beyond where he should be listed. How long do you hold Rare Silver Liga for? I mean, it all depends. If we get no silver supply tonight, they start to climb, then sell. But you've got to remember, tomorrow with marquee matchups, you might get some more supply as well. Making me yawn. I'm rather tired. I'm knackered. I don't know why. I got a good night's sleep as well. I had a great night's sleep. Fred. I need like a sugar hit. Let me go get some sugar. I'll be right back. Alright, I'll be right back. Right, sugar hit. Bit of Lebkuchen. And some Michael Ikes. Michael Ikes are my favourite sweet in the world. Let's get some food in me and then... That should help.
I don't want this to end. Not again. I don't know if you miss me too, but I hope you do.
See, with icon flips this week, because the market crash hasn't begun yet, it's still pretty good. But the market's going up, if anything. So, the market's rising. So you're relatively safe at the moment. It's alright at the moment, Craig. It's holding up. I have good days and bad days. This week's been quite bad for a lot of it. But I've learned a lot of times to sort of live with it, if that makes sense. Like, when I'm having a really, really bad day. I'm lucky, they've got the mods and whatnot, and Dan knows what my health's like, so he can help pick up the slack sometimes. And then when I'm well, I tend to like sort of pound it quite hard, get a lot done, and then it enables me to rest. But I've got in the habit of making sure that I take time off the weekends, and enjoy my time off the weekends, and just sort of get some rest over the weekends. Felix is up at the moment because he's out of packs. The next set of League SBCs could be tomorrow. Potentially. Dan seems on 24/7. Dan does all the night shift stuff. Up until recent, actually, to be fair, because now he's sort of sleeping pattern out. Dan did like the overnighters. The night time, I did the daytime. You can look at League. You can look at League of NOS, but I personally keep the bias to major leagues because you know you're definitely going to get the major leagues. That's just my personal opinion. Like with the major leagues, you're pretty much guaranteed to get the major leagues. You're not guaranteed to get other leagues. Best trading channel on site, hands down. I appreciate that, bro. We do really appreciate it. We still find it mad how far we've come. Daniel, tomorrow or next Thursday? I think next Thursday might be more likely, but tomorrow, next Friday. It's a guess, obviously, for everyone that does it. It's a guess. Is YouTube my full-time job? Well, YouTube and the site are my full-time jobs, yeah. YouTube and my job are full-time jobs, yeah. We do it full-time. So what Dan and I did was we set the website up so we didn't need to rely upon YouTube and stuff like that to make our money for us. We did it ourselves. What is my illness? I've got quite a few. So, I have a thing called Wilson's disease, which is a disease that affects my liver. It means copper builds up in my body. I've got inflammatory bowel disease, which is where my insides become inflamed and can cause a lot of damage to my bowels and stuff like that. Asthma, I've got epilepsy, and then I've got hypergammaglobulinemia, which is a disorder of my immune system. My immune system doesn't function properly, so I can get quite ill from it and get a lot of infections and stuff like that. So I'm having it all treated now, but it's been a long process, put it that way, to get to this stage. I've got a lot wrong with me, trust me. I'm not a Villa fan, no. I'm not a Villa fan. I've got a soft spot for Villa. I'm not a Villa fan. I'm a Sutton United fan. When's the Black Friday crash? Like a few days before Black Friday comes out. Do amazing to be switched on a function like you do. You get used to it, man. Like, I'm lucky to have my support around me. You get used to it. When I'm bad, I'm bad. Like the days that I'm bad, I'm bad. Like Dan see me at my worst. Obviously my family see me at my worst and whatnot. There are days we're getting out of bed to struggle. I think we worked it out over the last 18 months. I spent a total of like 3 actual months in hospital. Like my stays don't tend to be like a day or two, they tend to be like a week long. Is this card still that expensive? I thought the hype would have died down by now. But if I would have given Smith 2 more games, I don't blame them for getting rid of him though, because the problem is the longer you stick out for, the less time the manager's got to do anything to fix it, if that makes sense. So I don't necessarily blame Villa for it. I think they backed him, they supported him. I think they did it in the right way. It depends. The promo's different, Florian. You gotta wait and see what they do with the promo. I'm not going to sit here and say this is when the market's going to drop. That's what's going to happen. I'm waiting for the actual promo to come out before I look at anything like that. I like 16, 17 over. 16.5 over the course of the day on that card. Yeah, we'll definitely get 16.5 for that card. No troubles at all. We've done alright, to be fair. We managed to pick up quite a few decent buys on this account. Wolves fan, where do you think we'll finish? Mid-table. I think Lager's doing a decent job. It was one of those ones that I think Espirito Santo was perfect for you guys. It worked really well for you, but I don't know how well he'll do elsewhere. And I don't think Lager's that great a manager. I mean, he's good without being amazing. Time Shadow. It's a shame I ain't got enough points at CM Shadow as well. How long first need to pick the daughter up for school? I don't really thought, to be fair. I just go with the flow until I get to a point where I'm like, right, I'm knackered, I've got a lot to get done today, then that's when I tend to take myself off. How did I decide I went to YouTube? So, I started doing it years and years and years ago, and I was growing, but life got in the way. I was working back last sort of 2 years ago, just before COVID hit. I was working for IPSO, which was the daily regulators for the press in the UK. Was working for them, got quite ill. They basically went to their hospital. I went to the Christmas do, and I'm a celiac, so I can't have gluten. And it didn't make sure the food was gluten-free, so I got very, very ill from it. Ended up in hospital, and my IBD flared. They were quite bad in terms of looking out for me and basically sort of threatened to sack me if I got too ill. As I was recovering from it, I started doing a bit of YouTube and Twitch, and it sort of really grew quite quickly. And then me and Dan spoke in February about setting the website up. By the March, it was set up and going. It was enough for us to basically live full time, and it's never looked back since then. He's never looked back since then, but this is why we keep working hard, because we don't ever want to slack on sort of the progress we've made, if that makes sense. Haven't played the game in 2 weeks, packed numbers up, Phoenix88, Overmars today, ARNS. I hate you right now. Overmars is my favourite card on FIFA ever, and yeah, I hate you right now. First though, not Overmars, is everything. JS, how you doing, mate? My West Ham Aussie buddy, how you doing, bro? Yeah, I hate you right now. Overmars is not my favourite card in FIFA ever. Compare price back up super slow for me, is that a new gen thing? Yeah, sometimes, bro, it really slows down. Sometimes it really, really slows down. It's blame EA, basically. It's weird because these games are built for new gen, but they work poorly on new gen. It doesn't make any sense. Yo, Jack, how you doing, dude? Welcome, mate. Hope you had a good day, mate. Yeah, go figure. These games are made for new gen and built for new gen, but they work worst on new gen. It's the most bizarre thing. It doesn't make any sense. It's just EA for you. Savania. But down to 23k, that'd be the perfect price to buy 1-1 Dombele. But none were popping, which is annoying. Bellingham, he's a centre mid normally. That's some switch for keep grinding, bro, because that's inspiring. Mate, my life in general has been a battle, but we've got there. When things happen in life, right, you've got a choice. You either cry about it or you get on with it. Like, so the Crohn's was bad. So I started flaring quite badly in the February. By the April, I could barely eat. It wasn't getting any better. I was in and out of hospital, I could barely eat. When I first started flaring, I was 12.5 stone. By the summer, I dropped to 9 stone. Like, was barely eating because it was hurting too much to eat. I was just throwing it up, my body was rejecting it. And then I started getting treatment. And the treatment started working. And then I was quite unwell. I started to get quite bad chest pain in like October time. Went to hospital and I had blood clots in my lungs. And they said basically they think that I'd had COVID because I had antibodies. They thought that I'd had COVID and it caused blood clots in my lungs. If I'd have waited 48 hours, my doctor was like, see how it is in a couple of days and then let us know. If I'd have waited 48 hours, I'd have been dead. So I went on to blood thinners and whatnot for that. And then I caught COVID a second time I've shielded, bear in mind. I've been shielding. Caught COVID a second time in December. And then while they were doing that, they found out there was something wrong with my liver. And then they found out other bits and bobs that were wrong with me. So they've been treating me for that and working on stuff. Slowly but surely. So we're getting there bit by bit. But you have a choice with life. If life gets at you, you can either cry about it or you can do something to change it, if that makes sense. And just push on, push forward. Need to be more patient, especially on the site. Stuck at 550k. 3 days now, can't get anything, even though loads there. Honestly, Matt, it's just a bit of patience. Remember, right now, Alias, I appreciate that. Thank you very much. The game's quite quiet at the moment because not too many people on because this promo's dead. So there's not too much market movement, so it's going to be slower. It picks up again once the market starts moving. Love the website, bro. It's been a real help. OLS, I'm so pleased, bro. Honestly, that's what the website's there for. Is to help you guys make coins. As long as you guys making coins, I'm happy. We had someone join. They did their first week. They just finished their first week. They DM'd me and they made 600k in their first week, and they've never traded before. And it was just like, I really appreciate it, and I was like, we appreciate you, bro. Like, we appreciate you. I've got root beer, Mike and Ike. This is a banging. Root beer's sick. I love root beer. It's not my favourite thing ever. How do I remember these filtered information? Just over time. Using them. Playing about with them. Over time you learn it. What's the website? Foot Trading, bro. So you know you get Patreons. Ours is an actual website with all the trading methods and, in my opinion, we're the best. It's not me being a bellend, I'm not trying to be arrogant, but we've got a lot of subscribers and people make a lot of coins. Like I say, we've got people in our on our website that are making so much each month they can sell their coins for a lot of profit. We've got one guy that makes 3 figures a month from the site, which is mental when you think about it. A very slow morning today, though. With trading, it's very, very slow. I wanted to do some League SBC stuff, but I don't want to keep the same thing up at 24/7. But it's a very, very slow morning. Your levels when you're playing a divide match with Sean's card and yelling to referee. Imagine. Imagine. I just want to see my brothers do well. Like, genuinely, I know it sounds cheesy, but everything I do is for my family. For my brothers, like, being able to provide for them is everything. It's why outside of the FIFA stuff, I've set up, like, businesses and stuff like that that are a fallback if anything happens. Like, I've set up businesses with them. So they're a fallback if anything does happen. Will still be in the future? Yeah, they will, bro. We're going to see what the market does with them first, and then we'll go from there, basically. Once we think it's viable, then yeah, 100% they'll be on there. It is a very quiet day for the market today, though. One of the days where it's very hard to spend up. But I always want to try and make sure I've spent all my coins on an account. Dogs lost their minds because the postman's here. So Jay's Market, what's your #1 tip on making coins? Chrissy, watch the 5:15 PM video, bro. The 5:15 PM video will show you it to you in detail. It's not me being a bellend, but I can't keep repeating the same stuff over the course of the whole stream. If you subscribe 100k FIFA coins, do you think you should start on the low subscription? Completely up to you, but the tier 2, in my opinion, is the best in terms of, like, value if you're on a low coin budget because you get the live sniping filters. How's the clothing business going? Really good. Clothing business is good. And we've got a collectibles business I've set up with my other brother. So, like, I don't know if you've ever heard of Funko Pops, but that behind me. Like Funko Pops, we buy and sell those en masse. So, we buy big collections of them and then break those collections down and sell them for profit. So, it's a lot of work. Like, a lot of work. But it's very rewarding. No worries, then have a good one, dude. Have a good one. We are 3 likes 3 likes away from 100 likes. I appreciate if anyone wants to smash that like button. Just makes a massive difference to the channel. Just finished live for 100k total spend. Mate, that's levels. That's brilliant, mate. Genuinely brilliant. So it's amazing, by the way, Daniel. I love that. You're getting a Funko Pop Fuzzball. Imagine. Imagine. That'd actually be sick. Who dislikes? Dislikes fine. Listen, the people that dislike think it's a bad thing. Like, whether it's likes or dislikes, it's all good for the algorithm. Sub to the channel, but I'm off it. Subscribe to Team Decent. I appreciate it, Callum, mate. I really appreciate it. Have a good day, mate. Have a good one. It's a very, very slow morning for some of this stuff. Very, very slow morning. You get your seller down to 200k, to 300k is getting smashed. I'm definitely doing them. I don't see a point in not doing him. Purely because if I can grind them out League SBC, I don't think that's far from an endgame card already. Genuinely. I know his weak foot's a bit iffy, but... Submitting the last one for Beckham, literally 18k spent. SBC OP and BPM OP, things you love to see. Things you love to see. Well, no, yeah, that's changing what you want. How about fun the gameplay this year? I really, really liked it at first. And then since then, I think they've messed about a bit too much. Personally. Since they started messing about a bit too much, it's starting to annoy me. One day, what am I doing? Watching from Australia, Foot 1040, love your work. Happy to make more content every day. Wes, I love that, bro. I love that, bro. That's the reason why these streams go live at this time, by the way. Is quite a few of you in Australia watch me, so it's to give you guys some live content as well, so you guys aren't just forgotten about, because we stream morning UK time for Australia and Asia, and then evening we stream on Twitch for Europe and sort of for America as well. America's sort of that weird in between. It's either the morning or sort of the evening. It's a bizarre one for the America, but morning or the afternoon, sorry. I really appreciate it, guys. We hit over 100 likes. I really, really appreciate that. Thank you very, very much. Let me just quickly go here. Let's take that off for now. Upgrades. Silver. Silver. I'm pretty sure these are all untradeable because I looked earlier on at these cards and I'm pretty sure these are all untradeable. No, these are trade. A lot of them are wait, yeah, so most of them are untradeable. Yeah, fine. Most of them are untradeable. So I sold a fair few of the tradable ones to give me the option of keeping to make some coins from those and then convert the other ones down. Start from scratch. Just try and keep an eye on them to make sure I'm not listing anything of value. Content to I can match your website price it, but to buy to resell because you're doing it in the middle of the day, bro. The market's very, very quiet at the moment. 6 PM UK time is a good time to do it. Or overnight UK time and so elsewhere is a good time to do it. The icon market right now is extremely high. And if we were to change the prices on the website, there'd be a massive risk that you guys would get stung. So we're a little bit careful, a little bit careful not to mess about with it too much. We wouldn't want you guys losing loads of coins because we made the stupid decision to change it up too much. Subscribe to the website when you get home from work. But is this month the right month to do so? The whole year. Anytime you can trade. The website's built upon the fact that you can trade 24 hours a day. So you find what's working at whatever time and you haven't got to worry about. There's no specific time, specific months that's better to trade in. Like, you trade for the whole year. Massively appreciate if you do decide to support us, and you will make a lot of coins. But there's no specific month that's better to trade than another. Yeah, Mike and Ike's are like the best thing ever. These are Mike and Ike's root beer. Harrison got me Mike and Ike cotton candy and Mike and Ike sours, and then I've got tropical typhoon as well. I literally love Mike and Ike's. All the E numbers, but that's fine. Is it same for you? Is it same for you games disabled for me? I'm assuming there might be some update going down then. I guess. Yeah, I guess the fact that there's an update on the way, I'm probably about to get kicked, but hey ho. Silver upgrades. And don't forget, if you are new around here, it's massively appreciated if you can subscribe. You get a stream every morning. You get 1/2 videos a day on top of that. We don't stop. The grind don't stop around here. So there is none in that league. It's weird. Try still flipping on your main, but EA banned you from the transfer market for coin exchanging. Refuse to change decision and won't start trading again. Realistically, the only thing you can do, there is a way you can get around these things to get unbanned. If you put in an SAR request, it's called a subject access request. With EA, apparently, they unban you, basically. Hang on, what am I doing? Apparently they unban you. I don't know how true that is, but somebody told me that's what happens. If you put in an SAR request, they just unban you. Is this from BPM? Yeah, it is indeed, Alice. Change Mendes from left wing back to left wing. I mean, Caden, you can do that, but I wouldn't bother. It's a waste of time. Footwiz Noti thing, I don't use the Footwiz Noti. I ignore that. We don't deal with this Footwiz Noti. I'll spend scan. Calcio B. You've cinched it. You've seen those adverts, cinch adverts. Switzerland. Makes a man review it, and when they justify ban, you get unbanned. Bacon on. Yeah, exactly. Yo, Jake, how you doing, dude? Jake with that membership colour. The green membership colour. What a hero. Cheated though, you can't mean, yeah. If you've actually cheated, then you're screwed. A lot of time people say, I didn't do anything wrong. 9 times out of 10, they did something wrong. There are people that get banned for illegitimate reasons. How many videos do you think until you hit 1k subs? 1k? I'm on 30 something. I'm on 30, nearly 32. Silver! These root beer ones are banging. Best month favourite right now under 10k. Watch the 515 video. It's genuinely not me being an arsehole, but I go over a lot of stuff early in the stream. And if I keep repeating myself over and over again, then it's not really fair on the people that have been there for most of the stream. Forza Insigne, good God. Like, I won't do him because I don't see a point in doing him when I've got Goslin's playing there. But it's good. How many years roughly did it take you to hit that at the beginning? I don't really know. I don't really remember. But I remember a video blowing up. It was a silver trading video. And I don't think anyone really know it, like, gone over silver trading in the way that I had, in the detail that I had. And then it sort of blew up and it got a few thousand views. And then I went to stream on Twitch. I was used to getting like 10, 15 people. And then that night, just people kept following on Twitch. Just kept coming in, kept coming in, kept coming in. And yeah, a lot of them and them like, you could put together a guide and I'll subscribe to you and give you my Twitch Prime. So that sort of happened, and then it just blew up from there, basically. It just went from there, and after that, we were getting consistent views. The more sort of views you get on some of your videos, the more YouTube then push extra videos. And the more consistent you are, the more you get noticed, if that makes sense. It's all about consistency. What am I doing? Converting my League SBC stuff, bro. Converting my silvers into my golds for League SBC. Funny bit of bullet invested 200k silvers on 750 with major leagues. Easy, Ryan. You'll make profit. Easy profit, guaranteed. Again, COD, watch tonight's video, but Icons really with 2.3 million. Icons are where you make the most profit. Biggest risk, but it's where you make the most profit. Silver. Always wanted to do YouTube full time. Just gotta work hard, bro. Gotta work hard. That's what it comes down to. Pure hard work. It doesn't happen overnight, that much I can promise you. And it's not the, a lot of people think you wake up and it's like, yeah, blah, just record a few videos and I'm done and whatnot. A lot of work goes into this. A huge amount of work. Way more work than people realise. Hey, try Christopher as in your last night I brought in. He should bounce, Jake. That's a really good buy. He should bounce. Especially into Weekend League. If people build their teams for Weekend League, he should bounce quite nicely. Silver. Super League. So I need one more silver. And I bet I don't get in the check league here. Imagine. I need one more silver. There's got to be a silver lying around somewhere that's not in that club. Surely one of these works. Dubs. 86 tribe on PS4. 184. I'm hesitant. It's not a bad deal, but I'd hold. I'll try and get an undercut. Larry, I'm good, mate. How are you, bro? Have 7k silvers. I can hear the coins drop into your account. No, honestly, they make bank. Wait, you got 7,000 silver cards you bought? How have you bought that many in that side? Surely not. Surely not. Yo, Tim, how you doing, dude? But also for reference, guys, just a little thing here. This is the website Twitter. If anyone hasn't done it yet, follow the Twitter for the website here. Because this is where you get some trading tips and stuff like that as well. And we do giveaways on there, so make sure you follow Twitter. We've also got a TikTok and whatnot. I'll pop it in there. For the scores, I scored vaccines Monday. By the way, this week is exam week for us now. Both your arms are numb and can't be getting emails about your attendance. Madness, wow. Wow. Seems like it's been a difficult week for you, my friend. Been a difficult week for you, my friend. This Milinkovic-Savic, he just needs to go. I'm sick of him. Just needs to go. How is he not... How is he not sold, that Pope? Don't care about these guys, they can just go. They can just go. What is the point of Brazil League being in FIFA? There's no players in it. I never really get it. Every single year I'm like, sure they're going to release something for it. Surely they'll release something for it. And every year they never release something for it. Every single year without fail, they just don't. It doesn't happen. Alright, that's me though. That's the first stream of the day done. We'll be back live again tonight on Twitch. Again, I'm going to post a link for the website if you guys want to go over and have a look. If you sign up, there's free guides on there as well. You've got to make an account. If you want to subscribe, you get all the prices and whatnot. But there are free accounts on the site. 5:15 video. Some of you guys have seen it already, but it will be live again tonight at 5:15 for you. And then we'll be live on Twitch at 5:30, alright? So I hope you all have an awesome day. Enjoy the sun that's out at the moment. I love you guys, and I'll see you later on, alright? I'll see you over on Twitch later on tonight. Peace out.